Pit road is closed.
This is about to get really, really interesting, guys. Really, really
shut up
interesting.
and probably fly away.
So, the reason why it's getting super interesting.
Well, I removed all the wing. I got it up to about 215 without a draft.
Stop talking, everybody. All right. Anyways.
Yeah, I could tell the way that thing handled at the last Daytona, but there's no way
We
these
are
guys
in these
really
old
run
school
them track like
1980
that. It's just no
something
way.
Monte Carlos. These are back from the day. So I'm rocking Daryl
I know they were hard
Walsh's
to drive back then.
Tide scheme.
Not
When
bad.
he had the Tide sponsorship, I'm rocking that on this.
I just don't know why they're
this
ripping the
87 Monte
steering wheel
Carlo.
at fucking
Car's
11
beautiful.
and
You can't really see it right now, but you can see that Wrangler one right there.
That is
Old
weird, right?
Dale Senior status over there. But anyways, yeah, this is what I'm rocking. These cars are not easy to drive at all because they're ridiculously fast on this track. There's no real aero to keep them stable. Everyone's gonna go in the corner. They're gonna come out of each corner pushing like crazy. They're all gonna run into each other. They're all gonna take each other out. It's gonna get funny really, really quick. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But they're not easy to drive at all. I think once iRacing gets a better setup for these things, it might get better. But for right now,
I guess they didn't have power steering
it's
back
tough.
then.
I don't know how these guys drove these things. If this is how they drove back in the day.
They did.
This is how they drove back in the day.
Jeez.
Jeez, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. Well, anyways, we're at Talladega. 87 Monte Carlo against a bunch of other Monte Carlos and
Are they still using
Thunderbirds.
steering boxes or no? For a long time with steering boxes.
Yeah, we still use steering boxes.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Man, I'm
Because it makes it
nervous.
easier to change the ratio on the fly.
I'm nervous. I have a 14-to-1 steering box.
We never change the ratio at a racetrack.
Like-
Never ever.
It sucks. 14-to-1 is horrible.
What,
It's like
what
driving
series
a
do you run?
school bus.
I worked at Hendrick.
Oh, cool, man.
Usually I try to run a 10-to-1 on 1.5 or smaller. On these truck tracks, I'll run like a
Okay,
12-to-1.
let's see if we can get
Sometimes
to
I'll
the
run
first two
10-to-1
laps.
on these tracks. Sometimes I'll run 10-to-1 on these tracks, but sometimes I'll
Rope
just run
police.
12. I really wish everyone else would stop talking.
Get ready. Going green.
Yeah, upgrade to V belts, buddy.
Let's make this happen. Let's make this work. Hopefully we don't get wiped out first corner. Hopefully I don't wipe someone out first corner.
I got me some gator
We're about
backs.
to go racing. Boogity, 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 boys.
Pace car
We're going racing at Talladega. Get ready. Ready? Hold it steady.
Green,
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 green.
green, 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 green.
20 to go.
They got the jump on me. Jeez.
You're up top. 3 wide.
Are they starting like
2
first
wide.
gear or something?
Still there.
Maybe
You're up
I'm
top,
missing
3
something.
wide.
Oh gosh, look, people are taking each
Hold
other
your line.
out.
Hold your line. Go high.
I had a
Clear.
really bad start. I think people started in first gear or something. Because I definitely didn't do that. I didn't get a start anywhere near as good as everyone else. Everyone took off on me. Learning lesson number 1. Start in first gear in these
Clear
cars
inside.
on a restart. I usually started in second gear and everything else. I guess it's different. Either that or somehow someone else screwed up. I don't know. Oh gosh, people are freaking,
Keep high.
they're getting crazy out there, bouncing
Sorry,
off the
Frog.
wall and stuff.
Hold your line.
These cars they're not great turning, so you gotta understand it's not
Clear
gonna be.
inside.
Oh my
Inside.
God.
You're in
I'm
the
gonna go
middle. 3
3
wide.
wide. Don't take me out. No, don't
Hold your
come
line.
down.
Hold your line. Down, John. 2 wide. 3 wide.
Sorry about that bump on the start.
Keep
I just got through that. How did I just get through that?
9.23. Clear,
This
clear.
thing doesn't turn, man. It's just
like
going
idiots,
too
so
fast.
I'm
Going over
not
200 miles per hour. Oh no, they're coming up the track. Oh gosh,
You starting
I got
P2?
past it. I got past it.
No,
Okay, alright, okay. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're still in it, guys. We're going over 210, 212 miles per hour. That's why this thing's not turning that great. That's why people are crashing all over the place. They're not used to going these kind of speeds. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Car
How'd
outside.
I get through that? Ah, he's turning too.
Car inside.
I'm gonna
Clear
be in
inside.
P4 before
Next
you
car
even
clear.
know it. I'm in P4. People are crazy. They're crazy. Oh my goodness, this thing is so hard to drive. You don't even really gotta draft. You just drive by people.
Inside.
It's
Keep
so
high.
cool.
Clear inside.
But you can drive to kind of get that slingshot. But man, these things, the cool thing I like about these, even though they don't really drive that great, are these handles. They don't turn me, don't turn me. Save it, Jesse, save it, Jesse. Let's go! Yes, good bye. Alright, as I was saying before, I nearly got turned into the wall and saved it. These cars, like the aero dependency isn't there, so even if you like kind of lose the draft, you still kind of have a shot. Like, I can get sucked in, behind someone, and then slingshot right by them and keep going. And even like if we're not like drafting with each other, like these things like still somewhat keep up. It's really weird. It's hard to explain, but it's just the aero is so much different on these than they are in like nowadays cup cars. So much different. Right now I'm in P3 because everyone else crashed out. So we got 16 more laps to see if I survive. Someone's gonna catch me at some point, and they're gonna be a lapper or whatever it is, and they're gonna drive crazy or they're not gonna drive crazy. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, these things are crazy, and yeah, 14-to-1 box. They don't turn well to begin with. No real aero. There's not a ton of downforce on these things. They're weird. There's a lot of air that comes underneath these cars. So with that creates lift. That's probably why they don't turn that great. The faster you're going, the worse these things are handling, because there's so much air coming underneath it that it's lifting the car off the ground and giving you less turning ability, especially on the front. So yeah, these things they're not the best handling vehicles at all. Right now it's doing alright. I mean, I'm getting a little bit used to it, but yeah, we're at 5 laps in. I'm P3 after I started, I think like P12 or whatever I started. P9, I can't remember where I started. But we didn't have qualifying. I don't know how they set the grid, but whatever. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm waiting for the rest of the crew. I'm sure there's a group of people who run the pits who are getting repaired. Probably all came out together. They're gonna come out in some huge pack and see like 10 cars just rolling up on me out of nowhere. And I'm either going to get out of the way or get in their way and cause some disruption. And I want to make this fun, so I'm probably going to get in their way and cause some disruption. They're like, you're going to go through me if you're going to get by me. And that's the bottom line. Because Jesse, when she said so. Okay, so this guy behind me, P4, he's coming back. The one that turned me earlier, or nearly turned me, Thomas Blankenship, I can see his name down here. He's coming after me right now. We'll see. Yeah, he's definitely sucking up to me right now. I can see him. That draft is bringing him in. For those asking why am I driving all over the track right now, because these cars suck. They don't handle great, so I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying not to do like crazy, like really, quick movements or anything with the wheel if I don't want to get this thing out of control. So I'm kind of moving all over the track. Like, in a normal cup car, I'd be stuck to the bottom, on this yellow line right here the whole way around. And I can if I really focus and want to, but I don't care. I'm just driving around. I'm just trying to have fun. This ain't serious at all. I'm in a freaking 1987 Monte Carlo with a Tide paint scheme from Darrell Waltrip's car back in the day. I mean, just have fun, right? Gotta get all serious about this one. I'm getting a little bit of a feel of these things. I mean, it's not too bad. I'm going 199. Well, you know what? 199 mile per hour helps a lot because it's not as hard to drive these things. We start going 212, 220, it starts getting really hard to drive these things because the aero just is horrible. Now, the guy right behind me, he's in P4 right now, the 777 car. Thomas Blankenship, he's definitely catching up without me. He's almost on my rear now. I don't know what he's going to do to get by me. He's going to push me out of the way. He's going to try to slingshot by me. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm not going to let it be easy. But at the same time, I don't want to get taken out. I'm in P3 right now. We have the opportunity to finish in the top 3. And who knows if the top 2 get taken out. Or they take each other out at some point trying to go for the win. I don't know. But I really got to be smart with where I'm at P3 so I can hold this position because I might have an opportunity to go for the win. There are no cautions. That's why when people got taken out, like there wasn't any cautions. Like we're not stopping the race. Like we're going. So I don't have an opportunity to come back if I get taken out. That's why it was so crucial for me to save the car when I got almost taken out earlier multiple times. So right now, looks like I'm pulling away just a little. That 77 can't figure out a way to get to me. Like he was getting close and then he kind of backed off unless he's doing that on purpose. But we have some other drafters coming behind us that are down a lap. So, gotta be smart. I'm gonna let these he's gonna see the guy behind me is gonna try to use them to get by me. I can't let that happen. All right, we gotta be smart. Okay, now they're trying to come. Okay, getting sideways. Getting slideways. Slideways. I just made it up. Slideways.
Hold your line.
I'm gonna coin that word.
Clear outside.
Instead of saying you're getting sideways, you're getting slideways. That's what these things have to get on this track. Slideways. If you get in a real cup car,
That car is
a
left
modern
down.
cup car, and you get slideways like that, and you use it.
8, 5.
Man, these things are crazy. Yeah, a modern cup car, a modern truck, a modern Xfinity car. All these are like so much more easier to drive. These things are like. They like literally get sideways on this track. Like that's like to me unheard of. I mean, maybe I'm just a pup. I don't know, but they're like when you get like sideways and you're catching, you're like, man, if I got sideways on the freaking truck on this track, I'd be doomed. I'd be doomed. But that's interesting. I mean, I really wondered, like back in the day, did these things react the way they react right now on here? Like, did you have to catch them on such a big track like this? Like, did you have to like I don't know. It's crazy. I need to go back and watch like old school film of when they ran at Talladega with these things and see how they handle it. This is really interesting to me. I definitely want to find out how these things drove on this track. Were they this difficult? Driving over 210, almost 220 miles per hour. How was it to drive these things?
Clear.
I feel like you want to like kind of throw it into the corner so we can get it to actually turn, but then when you do, it starts getting a little slideways actually.
6. When you get to me, choose a lane. I have a little damage on me.
Using the brake a little bit to kind of stay right behind. I just kind of want to stay right behind this guy, just stay safe for right now. I need to make it. I mean, we're past the halfway point of this race.
46.962.
We got like 8 laps to go or something, 8-9 laps to go or something like that. Everything's been good so far. It's been
all right, then it's still seniors tearing up the grass in the infield, and what?
Yeah.
Why?
There's no holding my line here, guys. Keep freaking driving. So you guys getting all crazy over here. Oh man, don't come down on me. If I come underneath you, you better not come down on me, bro.
Still there.
Wonder what Dale Earnhardt Sr. would do in this situation out here. Oh no, somebody just tapped me. What just happened? Okay, I still saved it though.
Come in for the black flag.
Flag? How did they black flag for that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Speeding in the pits because I saved the car. Oh gosh, now I gotta pull in. Oh man, that just messed me up right there.
You're showing us the black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely. They're going to hold you for a while.
Sucks. We're gonna hold me for a minute and some change. Jeez, now I might as well just get tires. That sucks. Anyways, I start getting sideways in the tri-oval.
They were the leaders.
And that kind of kills some speed and run. Alright. I gotta go pull in the pits. Man, that sucks. That's gonna put me like a lap down. Alright, where's my pit box? Right here. Let's get some tires and all that fun stuff. Where's my pit crew?
Hey, 6, if you can get to me, just stay full throttle on my rear, and just don't do it in the tri-oval. Sorry, 33, not 6.
Alright, I gotta sit here. Wow, 20-something second pit stop. Jeez. I'm definitely going a lap down. Now I'm
gonna try. I have a little right front damage.
And change.
Kind of a little tight, a little bit.
I'm gonna lose a ton of time.
The whole right side of my car is knocked in.
It sucks. Oh well, when I get back out there, I gotta find a partner to draft with. Man, we're doing so good. Got
anybody try the new Aero model in the Carb Cup yet?
I didn't even know what happened. We just got sideways. Saved it though. It didn't crash at least. Using some drifting skills right there.
Like apparently side drifting works now.
$30 seconds left. 30 seconds left with this penalty. Come on, you gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. Come on. 21 seconds. Foot's on the brake. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go,
Okay,
go.
go.
Alright. Let's see what kind of ground we can make up, if we can at all. I may not get a penalty for going above the yellow line. This thing's so hard to handle that it'll go above the yellow line easily if it's like carrying too much speed. Alright, there we go. And try, I gotta pick it up, pick it up, gotta pick it up, gotta pick it up. Yeah, use a clutch too, you can't even like dog box it. That sucks. I'm used to not using the clutch on these things. It's all good though. Do it when you want. Alright, so now we're cruising. We're going about 190 miles per hour. I guess there wasn't any restrictor plates or anything like that. That's why he's going to go so fast. But yeah, on that other lap, I was somewhere around here, and I don't know if this is a transition or what, but this thing got crazy sideways. And you know, saved it, but man, then because I crossed the exit area where the cone was of the exit of pit road, it thought that I was on pit road, so it gave me a speeding penalty, which is dumb. But that's what happens, and I don't know. One day we can find some way to get that figured out. But that caused me to have to go in for the penalty now. I saved it, but in saving it, I got a penalty. So, yeah, that goes. Yeah. Things happen. Things happen. We got 5 laps left, and it's actually a little bit less because I went down some laps. So, yeah, let's see that. We're going 200.
48.512. 5 laps to go. 2 to go.
It's just don't want to turn. Oh, turn. When you jump in something else, it's going to feel like a freaking cup car, modern day cup car is going to feel like a Formula car. When I jump into it, and like, oh my gosh, this thing actually turns. Going 204 right now. Yeah, no restrictor plates, it's just, these things go. The faster they go, the less they want to turn. I'm getting up to 204 by myself. Regular cup car needs like a draft to get to like 204 knots, so it's pretty crazy. With the restrictor plate, that's what that is.
48.597. White flag, 1 to go.
White flag, 1 to go. 1 lap to go. I'm sure the leaders are coming up to me at some point. They're 4 seconds behind me. They might catch me, who knows. I'm moving though, going over 200. That's crazy, going 200 by yourself, like that's cooking it at this track. Like 200
Got one wreck up there?
Any track is cooking it.
Oh, you did. I'm going high, I'm going high.
Somebody's wrecking.
Crash each other! Yeah, it wasn't the cars we needed. That's 40.
1 more lap.
I had my fingers crossed.
1 more lap.
Oh, you get a run now, do you? Do you get a run now? Nice job, Ryan. Great race.
This is just don't turn, man. I don't know how to race at these things. But maybe it's a setup thing. Maybe they just need to work on the setup.
Run.
Get this setup a little bit better. But that's why this thing don't want to turn.
Maybe we used it when we lost all the other baggage. Exactly. I just figured we'd ride from away from whoever was left and figured out on the last lap. My hands are numb. Well, really,
That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. P11. P11.
Check the flags out.
All right, good times.
Go get 'em next
Man,
time.
there's no paint left on either of these Wrangler number 3s.
Good times. Well, that was my first time racing this 1987 Monte Carlo. Maybe do some other races.
Alright, there's no reason to
Interesting
door
to see
me.
how these things are on road courses.